Oh my God, it's freaking here, guys. We've got the all-new Aer Tech collection. Very modern looking, so perfectly upgraded. Hidden Aer Tag pocket, fine to the touch. But then, yeah! That's the kind of energy I'm looking for. Are you as excited as we are? Let's start by talking about the gist of the all-new Aer Tech collection. So we got 5 bags: the Day Pack 3, Tech Pack 3, Tech Sling 3, the Tech Brief numero uno, and the Cable Kit 3. And if you're wondering where the Cable Kit is, we forgot that one. But don't worry, because each of these bags, Cable Kit 3 included, are all gonna get their own individual review, which you can find in the description below. Some of the top features of this series. As the name suggests, these are tech bags. Very modern looking, well-padded bags that offer tons of organization. Most of the bags in this collection come in 2 fabric choices. You got the X Pack with the orange interior, or the Cordura nylon with the light gray interior. But while we're seeing a lot of Aer's signature moves with this series, they're also bringing a few new tricks to the table. Let's quickly break down these bags one by one. Let's start with the Aer Tech Sling 3, which is really exciting for me because the Aer Tech Sling 2 is one of my favorite products, not just bags, but products of all time. Due to the fact that it can be worn as a sling, as a messenger, as like a one-shouldered backpack, and it's comfortable every which way that you wear it. As you can see right here, I have the Cordura and the X Pack versions. Now the Cordura versions of all these bags use a 1680D ballistic nylon on the bottom and the sides. And this second fabric, the primary fabric, is an 840D nylon face. This gives the bag a glossier look and also impressive amount of durability and weather resistance. I'll be honest, I'm usually nervous about materials like this because I'm worried they'll peel over time. But as you can see, I got the Aer Tech Sling 2 right here, which I've been using for years. Not every day, but often. And you can see it's held up pretty well. And for the X Pack version, we're using a VX42 sailcloth exterior by Dimension Polyant. Some quick features of the Tech Sling 3 is the padded laptop sleeve has been moved from its own back compartment to inside the actual main compartment. The X Pack version also provides YKK PU-coated zippers, which the Cordura version does not, just regular YKK non-PU coated zippers. But check out one interesting thing Aer did, is the ability to actually remove the shoulder strap. We actually have 2 buckles. The last version had none, just had like a buckle in the middle. You can go ahead and pop these off, which allows you to then go into pretty cool briefcase mode. But I will say, I feel like there should have been some sort of like stowable solution to pop these buckles away. There definitely is not. Want to learn more about the Aer Tech Sling 3? Well, we're gonna be publishing a full review very soon, and once that review is ready, it's gonna be located in the description below. All right, next up we got the Aer Day Pack 3, which as the name suggests is like a tech bag, but at only 14 liters, it's absolutely perfect for a day just sort of jetting around the city. Love the Day Pack for its smallness, compactness, tininess, for not being too big, and for its organization. These front admin compartments are just perfect. Each has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pockets, and the materials have been so perfectly upgraded. Because I used to give Aer a lot of crap for decking out the external of their bags and then just really skimping on the internals of their bags, really skimping. And they've obviously watched my reviews and they've applied my advice. And now I think like, you know, we're catching up. The interior is almost as nice as the exterior. You can see how clean the gray version looks, and we have these really nice elasticy pockets, a little bit of stretch to them. And then it should be noted on the X Pack version that a lot of this interior material is in fact a ripstop nylon. One thing I never loved about the Day Pack was just the setup of the one water bottle holder. Nice to have, don't get me wrong. But then because of that, it's like a 3/4 opening. So you're just kind of getting into the bag like this. But it is small enough as to where it's acceptable. It's fine, it's good. And then one other thing to know about all these new bags is that they all have a hidden Aer tag pocket in separate locations, depending on the bag. To learn more about the Aer Day Pack 3, there will be a full review done by us, and it might be linked in the description right now. I hope that it is. If it's not, like, yell at me. Say, tag me in the comments. Be like, yo, where's that Aer Day Pack 3 review, man? I'm waiting. All right, next up is the Aer Tech Pack 3, the magnus opus of the tech collection. And it looks bulky. You might be like, Aaron, that's like a 22-liter pack right there. Wrong-o, 16 liters. I was wrong too. It looks bigger than it is. But the reason is it's kind of like got a lot of compartments. You've got the main compartment, also similar to the Day Pack 3, sort of a 3/4 opening. And then you got the only PU-coated zipper, which is the laptop compartment. Sort of like a half moon opening. Ooh, I think they upgraded this a bit. Got a pocket in there, very cool, very cool. At 16 liters, this is a very heavy 3.2 pounds, but a lot of that is the padding, which is meant to protect your tech collection. And also do this. You see that? Do you know how freaking awesome that is? The bag's ability to stand will depend based on how it's packed out. Always keep that in mind, it's a soft good. But let me show you one thing I'm not as crazy about with the upgrade of this tech collection. But first, a brief history lesson. On the left, we have the 20-liter Aer Pro Pack. And on the right, we have the Aer Travel Pack 3 regular. Now, Aer used to always use the same mesh, a very soft and silky, smooth mesh, fine to the touch. But then, when they introduced their Pro series, they introduced a little bit different of a mesh, which while it's as well padded as the previous mesh, it's scratchier, it's coarser, it's just not as comfortable. Margaret, back me up. The old mesh is better than the new mesh, right? She gets it. It's just a little bit more coarser. Now, maybe it's more durable that way. Let me know in the comments below, like, do you think that the coarseness is necessary for durability? Do you prefer it a little bit smoother and silkier like Margaret and myself? And because I tell that story is because on the new Tech Pack and the whole Tech collection, they're using the new mesh, which is the same mesh as the Pro Pack collection. Now, I don't know if this is gonna be upgraded just like on all airbags across the board, but yeah, it's just a little bit coarser. No, I don't love that. Don't love it. But another change that I do love is that Aer improved their connection method for their sternum strap. Case in point, the old Travel Pack 3 used to have this guy, just like a basic piece of nylon webbing, and you sort of like do one of these, and it was okay, you know, it's all right. But now, we've gone high tech. Got a little piping right here, which allows you to easily slide the sternum strap off and semi-easily pop it right back on. Overall, I think it gives the shoulder straps a cleaner look while still being more functional. Aer Tech Pack 3 full review in the description below if it's ready. If it's not, yell at me. Yell at me in the comments. And the last bag we're gonna talk about in the Aer Tech collection is the Aer Tech Brief. Now, if you're a hardcore Aer fan, you might be like, Aaron, is that the commuter brief? I'm like, yeah, I thought it was too. And I think it's the only bag in the series that doesn't have an X-Pack version. It's 16 liters, has a pretty nifty admin compartment. Again, I'm just loving these materials. This is not see-through, but it is stretchy, but it also just looks and feels really nice. You'll be smitten to know that the laptop compartment is weather-resistant, PU coated. It's got a bunch of space in there, and it can fit up to a 16-inch MacBook Pro. And if you wanna wear it in messenger mode, you can clip the strap right here, and you are messaging, baby. The unique selling point for me is like, you know, it's really well padded and like that self-standing, a lot of briefs don't do that. And yet again, everything in this collection, minus the Tech Sling 3, all can stand really impressively. To learn more about the firstborn of the Aer Tech Brief series, we will have a review up, and once it is, it will be linked to in the description below. I'd love to do the Aer Cable Kit right now, but someone didn't bring it. And if you're wondering about the Aer Cable Kit 3, once that review is ready, also, you'll find it below. If you're still here and you're looking for some more Aer Tech Collection 3 Showdown content, be sure to watch this video right here, where we're gonna compare the Aer Day Pack 3 to the Aer Tech Pack 3, and you can see who wins. Break it up. If you got any questions, please let me know in the comments below. I personally respond to every single one myself. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Aaron. This is Nomads Nation. We'll catch you next time.